Good morning. Eating up the last little tiny itty bitty bite of my applesauce. And I got the big cups this time instead of the little cups. Why? Because that's all they had. Anyway, good morning.
What's happening? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you as well. Happy almost Memorial Day weekend.
Oh,
Happy almost Casey and the Sunshine Band Day
yes,
at Roanoke Island Festival Park.
absolutely.
Good morning, Perrin.
Hey, Perrin.
How'd the ice cream soft opening go yesterday? Was it?
I bet it went well. It was a warm afternoon.
I'm sure.
I'm sure people were like, ice cream.
I can't. Ice cream. Ice cream. You scream. It was okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right
All
then.
right. Well, they'll get accustomed to it. Trust me. What was it? 87, I think. 88 yesterday. Was
Did it
the
get that
high.
hot?
It did.
I don't know. I was sort of. Hi, good morning, Victoria. I actually went home and took my first nap for the entire week.
Wow.
It was a soft opening. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
I just think that's fine.
Was the ice cream melted? Is that why it was soft? Ha ha ha.
Could've
Just
been.
kidding. Just kidding.
Could have been. I'm eating my breakfast.
Good morning, Chris.
Hey, Gibby. What's up, buddy?
Oh, that Chris Gibby Gibson. I was like, wow, he's got the name Gibby.
Gibby's in the house. Say hi to Gibby.
That's so funny because I looked, I'm like, Chris Gibby Gibson. I'm like, wow, there's another person named Gibby.
Gibby, Marco's buddy. Gibby.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about now.
How you doing, man?
Wow, that went right
Good
over
to
my
see
head.
you on here, bud. Absolutely.
Yes. You hanging in there, I'm hoping?
I think he's doing okay. Gibby's been through a long, tough haul like the last month or so, but he's,
Couple months.
man, you got the right attitude, man. You just got to keep on going on. That's what
You
you got
gotta
to do.
keep on, keep on,
It's
keep
great
on,
to see
keep
you on
on
here.
dancing
I
on
think
through
about you a
the
lot. I
You
do.
gotta keep on, keep on, keep on. The Brady Bunch.
The Brady Bunch? Okay,
Remember that song?
I do.
And they did the you gotta keep on, keep
Mhm.
on, keep on, keep on dancing on through the night. And that's when Peter Brady went, ah! His voice,
That's right.
his voice cracked.
That was a whole episode.
Yep, it was. Because he couldn't sing.
That's just crazy. Oh yeah, Perry, that was quite a storm.
Yeah.
How did you guys do in Southern Shores? An accidental pirate. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha, man.
All right.
Well, I hope you get rolling enough to come down and see us.
Yes.
We'd love to see you. Stop by and say hi, or just tell us where you're going to be. We're planning something in October, Gibby,
Like
at the Jolly Roger,
a breakfast,
like a big breakfast.
brunch type of thing.
We'd
Yep.
love to invite you. Everybody that joins us every morning for Facebook, on this particular Facebook Live, that you see parents there, Victoria. There's at least
A bunch of
a
people.
dozen others.
Mhm.
They're all going to meet. We're going to have a big breakfast at the Jolly Roger, which, by the way, just added on this huge section.
They said it's gorgeous
Like they're
inside.
twice as big as they used to be.
The DJ has his own little DJ booth now.
Yeah.
There's a stage. So when they do music bingo,
Mhm.
it's going to be, there's going to be more space. I think Perrin meant not bad, not back.
Oh, not bad.
On the storms.
Cindy ran into a torrential rainstorm.
Well, the dog woke me up at 2:15. Love little
Right.
Elsie. I'm not complaining though, because she's letting us know she has to go out. Knock on wood, whatever, knock on wood. But she woke me up at 2:15 barking because she had to go out. So I took her to the door, we watched her go out, whatever. And I could see lightning, like it looked like it was kind of in the Currituck area up that way, and I could see it over out like East Lake area. I could see it and I'm like, oh, here comes some storms. Well, then she woke me up again at 3:30. And she didn't really, I don't know what she wanted, but she didn't want to go out. Or no, she did actually go out and she did her business. And then she came back in. And then my alarm went off and I hear, oh, it was so loud. And thank goodness I was able to park underneath the house enough that I didn't get drenched by going to my car. Thank goodness for that.
Wow.
But it was, I mean, we were on the causeway going about 30 to 35 miles an hour because the water was puddling so bad and coming down
the
so
road?
hard. You
Mm.
couldn't, it was horrible.
Man.
Even on the road I live on, there was like water. I'm like, whoa, when you're driving and it kind of like pulls you.
Mhm.
It's like, whoa, what, yeah. So that's what it did. It was kind of crazy, but it poured. And then I get to Nags Head and it's wet, but nothing.
Right.
That still amazes
That's
me.
the Outer Banks for you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have seen a torrential rainstorm in Kill Devil Hills and part of Kitty Hawk one afternoon on a Sunday. I was working up there, and it rained like 3 inches, like within an hour and a half. All the ditches filled up. Everything, the road started flooding. Everybody's parking lot looked like it was underwater. Technically, it was. Might have been this much water, but it was all underwater. They had guys with paddle boards out, just going around like the McDonald's parking lot, and it was a crazy day. Leave the area, going south, they get to Nags Head. It hasn't rained that close.
Parent thought about us today.
Yeah.
She thought about us today during this going to the station when the storm was going on. Yeah, I mean, I've seen it rain before, but it was just, I mean, coming down.
Yeah.
And, it doesn't make it any better when you're going 30, 35 miles an hour when it's hitting your windshield. But my windshield wipers were like this. They were on super high speed.
Like, what are you doing?
Because it was raining that hard. They couldn't keep up with it.
Right.
Thank goodness our doors and windows were already closed because it would have drenched everything.
But it's so funny. We think of the Outer Banks as our little community, and it's a big area.
It's
a lot of water, of course. And the land is about that big,
right?
But it stretches from north to south. Think about it.
Isn't it like 160 miles or something?
Crazy. So when you're talking
miles.
Corolla to Ocracoke, you are talking some
168. What?
Yeah.
Well, I always make the joke. I hardly ever make it to Southern Shores or Kitty Hawk because it's so far away.
Yeah, it's easy to get in that mindset.
But when you live in Manio, it's literally at least a 30-minute drive to get there.
Yep.
It's like 30 minutes.
And then, there's summer traffic that,
And then there's some, Yep. Shutters help someone. Oh, okay. Nice. Still don't have shutters on my windows.
Shutters on the classic flat top.
Oh, man. Andrea's taking a peek. She's in here somewhere, but she's not saying a word.
Andrea's in here?
Parent just said hi to her.
I didn't see her say anything.
I think Parent's got the alert. She must be friends with Andrea.
Maybe that's what it is.
And she can see that Andrea is in here.
Yeah.
Any word from Gary, speaking of people being in here? Do we know when he comes back, Perrin? Do you remember?
No.
Or Victoria, maybe you remember?
I heard they won the Greek lottery and they bought $100 million yacht.
Oh, did they?
And they're just cruising the Mediterranean.
Nice.
Yep, that's what.
Good morning, Lisa.
And they built a Victoria's Secret.
Oh, and they have one on the upper level of the yacht?
Yes, they do. Yep. And at every port, they open the doors.
Parent has not heard of
They're making a mint.
Wow. I heard something tells me they're out of the leopard underwear.
Probably so. Even all his buddies jumping off the boat all the time looking like that.
Yeah, that's true.
I can see it.
Yep. 100%.
Actually, we're just teasing. Can't wait to have Gary back. I hope he brings a slideshow.
Oh, he'll probably.
Remember the slideshows you go to a church or in school?
Yeah, they had
somebody had a
little
big trip,
and they had the little square that you would put a little thing and
all the way around.
My parents, they still have a bunch of those from when like my dad was younger.
Okay.
And they actually had like a little viewing thing that you could stick them in and just look at them individually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you didn't have to plug it into something.
It's kind of neat.
Slides, but yeah, we have at my mom's house. There are boxes and boxes and boxes of slides.
Wow. I bought a couple of old slides from probably the early 60s here on the Outer Banks, showing the beach road and a back of like I don't know, 57 Chevy or something, like a blue car. And you're looking down the beach road and there's nothing built. It's just
it's just yeah, it's like you're driving down past P Island. There's nothing
It's
there.
a lot. There was a lot
Uh-huh.
like that then in a lot of places.
All right, Victoria thinks he'll be back the 20th, which is Tuesday, which makes sense.
All right, that's cool. Of course, we're taking a break from most of the show on Monday morning.
No activities, just
Yep.
a plain old.
Yep.
We're gonna come in, say hi. How are you? This is Casey and the Sunshine Band.
That's right. Yeah.
Hi, how are you? This is Jimmy Buffett. Hi, how are you? This is Seals and Croft.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, this is Lionel Richie.
Okay.
That's who we're looking for.
Craziness, crazy. So, who else going to Casey and the Sunshine Band? Anybody raising their hand? Any of you guys got your tickets?
I think Perrin said she was working.
I think I remember that. Too.
Uh-huh.
I know Lori said she was going.
Lori's going to be there.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's got a connection, sort of, to the.
Yeah. Perrin
whole
says, I
thing.
wish.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Perrin.
You got to work? Is that what it is?
But you know how far of a drive it is from. Just kidding.
That's right. You know what an Uber would cost?
Or you can always call it Lady Jane.
Right.
I might get last minute tickets. Well, today at one point in time, we do have a couple pairs that we're going to award to people
That's correct.
because yesterday was a ticket window Thursday,
That's right.
and we had the Hampton Jazz and Music Fest tickets
Yep.
up for grabs,
That's right.
and we had a few pairs of some Casey and the Sunshine Band. So, you don't know. It's a random thing.
If you qualified yesterday,
It will be your third day. So today is the first. Oh, well, yesterday was a soft opening.
okay.
So then today, what are you working a double today, Perrin? And then I'm guessing you're working a double tomorrow. I don't know. My back
Maybe.
itches. Oh, why? Don't you hate it? Why does your back itch in like that awkward, like so you have to go
The
like
place
this.
where you have to actually
You
get help.
actually go like this.
Could you
and be like,
scratch this part right here a little higher? Yeah,
yeah.
that's perfect.
Yes.
Then you act like a dog.
And then a friend of mine, I'm like, oh wait, can you scratch? And she'd go like this with one finger. She'd go, no, scratch it.
All right,
yeah.
we're going to run down the weekend list of stuff that's going on. So listen up. I bet you I know what tops the list. Your station for the killer hits, 102.5 The Shark with ABBA and Take a Chance on Me. Good morning to you, 812 Bill and Cindy. Good morning. And killer hits all day.
It looks like we are going to have some clouds today. Chance of showers, maybe a thunderstorm, high of 80. Cloudy tonight, chance of showers or storms continuing. Overnight low 65. Guess what? Chance of showers, maybe some storms tomorrow, 72. Slight chance of showers or storms tomorrow evening, down to 64. Mostly sunny on Sunday, though, 81. And then Memorial Day itself, partly sunny with a chance of showers or storms in 86.
All right, right now we got 73 in Chesapeake, 70 in Coinjack, and 71 in Nags Head at 102.5 The Shark.
So get ready to shake your booty
Yes.
with your boogie shoes on.
Mm-hmm. Get ready to get down tonight.
And please don't go anywhere else but Roanoke Island Festival Park to see Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Absolutely.
And chairman of the board. And Fred Rouse from Beach Boogie and Blues Network. He's
all
the
gonna
host.
Be there.
Yeah.
All going to be there tomorrow evening. What time are the doors open?
5 o'clock is when they open up the gates.
Right.
Chairman of the board. Oh, at that point you can shag on the lawn because they'll be playing a bunch of beach music.
Yes.
That's what Fred Rouse is going to be doing. Chairman of the board will hit the stage at 7, and Casey and the Sunshine Band hits the stage at 8:30.
And food and beverage everywhere. Several food
Oh
trucks
yeah.
there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
A lot of good stuff going
And a lot of people say, "Hey, can you bring a lawn chair?" And if you are, there's a sidewalk that or pathway that goes, that's kind of like the border.
Yes.
If you get general admission, in front of that, like between that and the stage, you have to stand, no chairs allowed. But behind that pathway, you can sit in a lawn chair if you want. If you get VIP, same type of thing. There's a little space that no chairs beyond this space, but back there you can have some chairs.
It's going to be a great show. I really hope you guys get to go. Don't forget, if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, you might want to, if you're going to go, get them today, because the price of the tickets go up on the day of the show. That's just what they do.
Yes.
So, you know, that's just what they do.
And also no coolers.
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely.
Right.
So, and if you got kids, bring them. Kids 8 years old and under, they get in for free.
And
So,
Mr. D is like, okay, I was never really a big Casey. I'm like, you are gonna know. He goes, what? He has like 3 songs. I'm like,
no, see, that's
3 my rear end.
Yeah.
I said, you're gonna know every single song he sings.
He's gonna be jamming.
He's gonna have
Absolutely.
a blast.
It's gonna be a good time. Can't wait to see him. It's been a little while since I've seen Mr. D.
It has been a while.
It has, man.
Well, he's a busy working man now, so
All right,
you know.
so go there, bring friends, mingle, and enjoy these beautiful Outer Banks lifestyle that we're so blessed to have. Our little slice of paradise. Casey and the Sunshine Band. They hit the stage at 8:30 tomorrow.
Yes, yes.
MusicOBX.com. That is where you will get tickets to the show. All right, it's as simple as that. It's also Memorial Day on Monday. That's what the whole weekend's all about.
Yes.
It's a national holiday, a federal holiday. A lot of state and just
Everything's closed.
yeah, all that stuff. So, and if you're looking to take in a Memorial Day ceremony, Monday is going to be the date. 11 a.m. Nags Head's doing one right there in front of the Veterans Memorial at Town Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Tributing, of course, to the courageous men and women who have made the ultimate sacrifice to America. If you've never seen one of those and you'd like to, check it out. 11 o'clock in Nags Head. It's right there by the town's municipal complex, 5401 South Croatan Highway,
Yes.
or milepost 14 will do.
And they'll have a keynote speaker, retired United States Navy Captain George Petro.
There you go.
All right.
That's our best bets for the week. Stick around. We got League Boat Times coming up within
Okay.
10 minutes. And Today in Music plus more killer hits right now. Okay.
There. Sorry. My headphones were stuck. All right. What I miss? Good morning, Foy. Good morning. Good morning, Foy. Good morning, Wendy.
Are they on?
Yes.
Okay. Good to see you guys. How are you? How are you? How are you?
Mr. Carter.
That's right.
How are
Oh,
Horse
oh, oh.
Shack.
I
Hello.
thought Horseshack was brilliant.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a Horse Shack.
Oh. And Vinnie Barbarino.
Mm-hmm.
John
Pretty
Travolta.
boom boom Washington.
My hair's being blown by unseen winds.
What was that?
My hair's being blown by unseen winds.
That sounded more like Christopher Walken.
No, it was not Christopher Walken. It would have been Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Christopher Walken.
The Foo Fighters.
That was John Travolta.
Yeah.
Vinnie Barbarino.
Vinnie Barbarino.
Yeah.
What?
That's right.
Where?
It was Freddie Boom Boom Washington.
Betty Boom Boom and Juan Epstein.
Yep, and his mother.
And
Who
his
always
mother's
signed his notes.
and his mother's-
Epstein's mother.
dentist's niece's next
Yes,
door neighbor.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh well.
And what was Mr. Cotter's wife's name?
Julie.
Julie.
Oh, it was. Wow, I knew that. Wow.
Yep.
All right, falling into the nostalgic rabbit hole here. It happens.
But that's
real quick.
fun.
Oh, it is a blast. It is.
I like talking about things like that and reminiscing.
Yeah.
Reminiscing. And
Crazy.
like I said, I'm so happy that the puppy dog is letting us know she has to go out. Now,
That's a
granted, she
big
woke me up
step in the
twice
right
in the middle of the
direction.
night. She woke me up twice in the middle of the night, which was the downfall. But at least I didn't have to wake up and go when I
Right.
put my foot on the floor. And that could have been either a splat or a that could have been is my thing in there. That freaked me out. I just heard like a bling. Yes, I'm in there. Yeah, it did. Okay.
Oh, okay.
The wah 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 wah. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
Bill's son stopped and got a Wawa pizza,
That was our dinner last night.
and he brought some in, and I tried. And it was cold. I didn't warm it up,
Yeah.
but it wasn't that bad. I was pretty
It
impressed.
was pretty good. Yeah.
I had the bacon or the sausage and pepperoni one.
See, I'm a pizza snob.
Yes, you are.
I really am. Pizza's like my favorite food.
Mr. D is also.
Really.
Mm-hmm.
And having diet restrictions is no fun at all. And I have to plan for pizza. You know.
Right.
Gotta
Because
plan
all right,
for
this
it.
is where I'm going to dive in head first
That's right.
and chow down, and then tomorrow I have to like go back to just eating less.
Perrin asked what happened to
Yeah,
us this morning
It
our
was on-
on-air signal. We went down for maybe 2 minutes, maybe 3.
I don't even know how long
Yeah.
it was about something like that. Yeah.
It had to be power oriented, and the crazy thing is, we got all of this stuff in this building on South Wrightsville and
Next head.
but there's other places where our data or whatever you want to, it travels
Where the
from
magic
point to
happens.
point to the transmitter site, and sometimes during thunderstorms, one of those little legs on the way has no power, and you're just kind of kaput for a few minutes until the generator kicks in or the power comes back on. So that's when you hear those kind of things. If it's a thunderstorm going on, you kind of just chalk it off to like, well, thunderstorm.
It was the weather.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens.
Yes.
from
And
time
when
to
Mark
time.
came back on, he was doing that. You are correct on that
Yeah.
one.
That's right. Absolutely.
Because we just let it run just in case, because we don't want to not have something on the air when it comes back on.
Right.
But yeah, we noticed that.
So that's what that was. What were we talking about? We were just talking about something else. Pizza snob.
Pizza
I'm
snob.
gonna say what I'm gonna say real quick.
Yes.
I love like a New York style pizza that's greasy but not too greasy.
Right.
It can be a floppy crust, but it's got to be enough to support what's on the pizza. That's
Okay.
kind of where I am.
So it can't be a soggy crust. It
Can't be
can
so.
just be a
Now,
little
if
floppy.
I have to hold it with 2 hands, I will.
But I'm not going to use a fork and a
And
knife.
I'm
to
looking
eat it.
at the ingredients and going, this is going to be a good payoff. Sauce has got to be pretty stinking good, and the ingredients that are on the top have got to have flavor. So when I hear that Wawa's coming to town, I've heard from
Multiple people.
that they've got killer pizza, and it's like, who knew? Wawa?
Yeah.
But then we learn a lot more about Wawa when they were preparing to open, and we got the grand tour, and we're speaking to some of these, for lack of a better term, big wigs, people that are in the know with Wawa,
Right.
and we learned the Wawa story, and I get it. They're much more about fresh ingredients and flavor and stuff that I ever really knew.
Right.
I'm just thinking, it's got really convenient food and it's pretty good. But their pizza, I got to tell you.
Did you know that the grease comes from the cheese? That's what Perrin just said.
That's true. I give it probably a 7 or 8 overall in my grand scheme of pizza.
Okay.
Okay. Not bad.
I don't know if I give. I don't know. I guess maybe. See, one of my favorites is that thing that's here. But we used to have a really, really, really good pizza place in Leesburg called Giovanni's.
See,
but you couldn't get the toppings. It was like the best cheese pizza.
Right.
But when you started putting toppings on it, it like took away from it. The toppings were good, but for just that plain cheese pizza, oh, so good.
But I love a good sauce, and it can be a little, like I said, a little greasy. That actually helps. It's almost like a buttery greasy is even better. See where I'm going with
Buttery
this?
greasy.
It's,
Okay,
yeah,
I don't. All right, I'm not getting that one.
That's why the cheese pizza was probably so good.
But the buttery,
it's really good cheese.
Yeah. Oh, it probably was really good. I'm sure it was very, very. And I even like the margarita pizzas that have the fresh blob.
They're good. Have you gone so far as to have a Greek pizza yet with the feta cheese crumbs and the olives?
No, not a big fan of. Not a big fan of olives.
Me either, but it's pretty good. Or if you you say margarita.
Margarita.
Is it? I don't know.
It's like a margarita pizza. It's called margarita pizza.
Okay.
And they are. Yeah.
You get one with the tomato and fresh mozz.
And and that's what makes it. And the fresh basil.
Yes.
That's exactly what makes it. Yep.
Good. So we had the Supreme, and we had another pizza was a pepperoni sausage.
I had a little tiny Athena pizza. Yeah. All right, what's Athena? Oh, it's the Greek pizza, Athena pizza.
Oh, really?
Is that what it's called? Which kind of makes sense. Athens, Athena.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but it's good. It's good. It's hard to compete with like a Giovanni's, which is probably this place that's been there for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
And they've just been killing it for that long. It's like an Italian style restaurant. It's not doing pizza, right? Okay. That's the places that are really hard to beat.
They have the best pizza.
It is.
And even a place in Woodstock, Virginia.
Yeah.
This was years ago. Tony's Pizza.
Mm-hmm.
It was Italiano. And it was such good pizza.
Now, there's another cool pizza place that doesn't really advertise much. You kind of find it. It's across from the Outer Banks Mall on the corner of one of those wings or whatever.
Yeah, I've
it
seen
just
it.
says pizza.
Uh-huh.
Dude, got it going on. The stuff.
All right, we are today in musicking, I think. So give me a second here.
All right, today in music and bow time.
What?
What? Huh?
What'd you say?
Stop it.
He talks really loudly.
Oh boy.
It's so funny.
Your station for the killer hits. 102.5, The Shark, Don Henley, and Dirty Laundry. 8:26 right now. Bill and City, the one killer hits all day. It is a Friday, and we're getting into Memorial Day weekend. How's that shark forecast look?
It's looking kind of cloudy today with a chance of showers or thunderstorms, but high of 80. Cloudy tonight, chance of showers or storms before midnight down to 65. 30% chance of showers or storms tomorrow throughout the day, high 72. Slight chance of showers or storms tomorrow evening down to 64. Sunday mostly sunny and 81, and Monday looks partly sunny with a chance of showers or storms and a high of 86.
All right now we have 72 in Windsor, 70 in Edenton, and here in Nags Head at the Shark we have 71. Still a few minor blops on the radar left over from the storms this morning. Don't know if they're producing anything, but if they are, well, there it is. Still some stuff to the west of us. You get out to Greenville, maybe to the west of the Albemarle Sound, just a little bit, some stuff moving through. Another round of it is not out of the realm of possibility.
Okay. Time now for Today in Music.
2022, Aerosmith canceled the planned Vegas concerts in June and July when singer Steven Tyler returned to rehab. 2009, Billy Joel was being sued by his former drummer for hundreds of thousands of dollars in unpaid royalties. Liberty DeVito claimed that Joel hadn't paid him proper royalties for 10 years of his work. The case was eventually settled out of court. So, 2003, Paul McCartney made his first ever live performance in Russia when he appeared in front of 20,000 fans in Red Square.
Wow. In 2000, a New York judge told Pretender singer Chrissie Hynde that if she wanted her march arrest for protesting the sale of leather goods in a Gap store dismissed, she'd better keep her nose clean for the next 6 months.
Okay.
So basically he went and slapped her on the wrist. In 1994, Bret Michaels, of course, Poison, he was involved in a car crash in which he broke his nose, sternum, thumb, collarbone, and upper jaw, and also lost 4 teeth. I had no idea about that. How did I not know about that?
I've never heard him tell the story. That's wild.
In 1980, Genesis fans turning up at the Roxy Club box office in LA to buy tickets for an upcoming gig. Got a little surprise.
Yeah.
Band members Phil Collins, Tony Banks, and Mike Rutherford, they were selling the tickets themselves at the box office.
Wouldn't that be something to happen? That's mad.
Hi, how many tickets would you like?
What? Yeah, that would be a huge surprise. How about music birthdays today? Who do we have?
Well, she's not necessarily a music person, but she was married to a music person. Priscilla Presley.
Oh.
Of course, Elvis's ex-wife.
She gets the pass.
Yes, she does. Sure. She is 79 today.
Okay.
Patti LaBelle is 80, and Bob Dylan, he is 83.
83. All right. That's the day of music. That means one thing. It's bow time.
Okay.
You can be a winner of a 2-piece chicken dinner right now from Bojangles by doing what?
Text us the word club, as in the Roxy Club, CLUB. Text it to our Ripple Fiber text win line, 252-441-1025, and you'll qualify to win.
All right. News and weather together within 10 and more killer hits coming up.
We have not announced them yet, Miss Foy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make sure, some people might have heard the words and wrote them down and didn't have a chance to actually text them. And so I was giving them a chance to do that because that way everybody Let's see. Athena Pizza has artichoke, feta, Kalamata olives, red onions, banana peppers, mozzarella, and garlic, then a balsamic drizzle.
You guys, you'll know by 10 or 11 this morning, probably.
Yes.
Yep.
Victoria says yummy. See, I would not like the artichoke. I'm not a big artichoke fan. I'm not a big olive fan either.
I wasn't either. I got to tell you one thing that won me over.
I like spinach artichoke dip.
That's it.
I like that, but
right there.
my friend used to boil an artichoke and then she'd pull the leaves off and go and like
Oh no.
and just eat the artichoke.
I couldn't imagine doing that.
Mm.
It'd be too strong, wouldn't it?
Mm. She loved it.
She loved it, huh?
She would eat them all the time. Where is Bottoms Up Pizza? That must be up.
Richmond.
That's what I was about to say.
Who's speaking?
Wendy. Wendy.
Oh yes, right by. Is it railroad tracks? When you go through downtown Richmond, you go through an area that dips down close to the level of the river basin.
Is it near the courthouse?
I don't know. It's near where 95 goes right through.
Yeah. Okay.
The heart of Richmond. Okay, there's that weird old building with the clock comes up out of. I don't know if you traveled that, you know.
The clock tower.
A lot. Kind of like that. But right in there is this place called Bottoms Up Pizza. And you're sitting there and you're out on the patio outside. And there's traffic going by and trains and stuff. It's just like this surreal. But their pizza is great too. You're right.
Train station.
The train station is the building.
Yes.
With the clock. That's right.
There you go. 18th Street Canal. 18th Street and Canal. Okay.
Yep.
Look at that. I was gonna go look it up.
I used to go to a music club down there a lot called was it called the Flood Zone? I think it was.
I went to Have a Nice Day Cafe in Richmond.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Years ago. Years ago. Yeah. In like 2000.
Boy's son lives on Cary Street.
Oh wow, okay.
Now Carytown's a cool part of Richmond. It's Georgetown, maybe close, maybe. Not
maybe
as historical or anything like that, but I'm thinking DC.
Or like the Haba in downtown Baltimore.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And hold on, now I gotta
Old
go
town
look.
Annapolis, you know.
Now I gotta go look.
Hey Michael, what's up, man? What you doing this weekend?
Hey Mike. And hold on, what am I looking for? Bottoms Up Pizza.
Yeah.
Bottoms Up Pizza, Richmond. Up. Dock Street, Richmond.
Okay.
It's 145 miles. If we leave now, we'll get there by the time they open.
It would be worth the trip.
Oh, yeah. I see where it is now. It's like, yeah, you're not kidding.
Isn't that crazy?
Like, right. Wow.
Yep.
Okay. There is, I want to say that the state capitol built. That's what I'm thinking of. The state capitol in Richmond.
Oh,
we went there on a.
It's just on the other side of the interstate from that.
Okay.
Of 95.
Yeah. We went on a, one of those things. Okay. Field trip back in the day.
There you go.
All right. Oh, Joy.
All right, boy.
Have fun. Yes, we do need some sun. Yesterday would have been a nice day at the beach, but the day before was awesome.
There you go.
All right, now I gotta look at something else here. Okay. Where is the state capitol? I'm looking. Oh wait, what was that? Bookbinder's Seafood and Steakhouse.
I'm just scoping out what's nearby.
Scoping out. Where's Have a Nice Day Cafe? Then there's the Canal Club. Is that where you used to go?
I don't remember it being the Flood Zone.
Oh,
but it's probably not even there anymore.
No, well, there's a place called the Canal Club.
Okay, it could be the same building.
All right, now what am I looking for? Have a Nice Day Cafe. I doubt it's there anymore. Have a Nice Day Cafe in Richmond. Near Central Academy? No. What's Central Academy?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, maybe Have a Nice Day Cafe. There was also one in Baltimore. They had a big smile. Like the like you see the bags.
The sticky smile. Right?
Yeah, like when you get sometimes you
at Walmart.
Have a nice day.
Remember those days?
You sort of
but when the person would give the kids a sticker.
Oh yeah, the little smiley face. Mm-hmm. Boy, you enjoy your sister having your sister with you this weekend. But yeah, I've gotten I guess maybe Chinese food, and it says "Have a nice day" on the bag with a big smiley face on it. And they had a punch buggy. Do I remember Bar Richmond? No, see, I was in Richmond for work, and we all decided to go out that night, and that's when we went to Have a Nice Day Cafe. But I've only like literally, I've never really hung out in Richmond enough
Right.
to go
Richmond's an interesting city.
bar hopping.
It really is. I call it, if you're from the north,
Mm-hmm.
it's the first southern city you come to. If you're from the
Yeah.
south, it's the first
Northern
northern
City you come to. Yes.
It's a blend of both.
Mm-hmm.
Industrial, yes. Rural history, yes. It's all,
And it has some bad parts of it too, just like every
any big
every
city's
city.
got
Yeah.
that. I used to say this. Richmond went through a bad spell in the '90s with a lot of homicides and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's really kind of scary.
Late 80s. Well, I graduated in 88. My friend Molly
Yeah.
graduated. She went to BCU and she hated it.
Well, I said, Richmond at that time, it's the city where most of the time nothing happens, but at any time, anywhere, anything could happen. That's just the way everybody felt then. And I think it had a lot to do with drugs.
And Interstate 95.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I mean,
Absolutely.
that's like Baltimore. I mean, well, Baltimore, it has good parts and bad parts, just like any city. Like I said,
Yeah.
but Baltimore, because it was right along 95. But from Baltimore, Maryland, you take Interstate 70 west out to Hagerstown, Maryland, where it meets up with Interstate 81, which goes north to south. ABC News, not the local TV station, but the actual ABC network, they did a story on that Baltimore to to 81 south.
Yeah.
They called it the Heroin Highway.
Oh man.
Because Baltimore is a port city, and the drugs would come into Baltimore, and then people would go to and just drive right out 70 to Hagerstown, out to Martinsburg, West Virginia, or wherever. And it was there. But yeah,
Mark's News.
Chris, driving to Kings Dominion and I-95 go straight through the heart of Richmond. Yeah. Exactly. I always
a little tight and fast.
I take 295, which is the bypass technically.
That's a pretty good road.
Mm-hmm.
It's sometimes 5-6 lanes wide, kind of like the Beltway.
Seems like it, yeah.
But fortunate enough, it doesn't have too many splits where you have to be in the right lanes to get where you need to go, and you don't have to go all the way over there to get to where you're going. They made it easy.
Then we discovered 295. Yes, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yes, 295 is much. When I used to come down before we moved here, we would take 95 to 295 to 64 to 664 to 64 again, back to 168, and then 168 then turned into 158.
Wow.
Yep.
I remember going to Kings Dominion. Doswell was the town.
Doswell.
And seeing the Eiffel Tower coming up by the interstate, and you knew your day was going to be fantastic. So.
Yep.
The Rebel Yell.
That was my first roller coaster I rode in 1977.
Pretty cool. Was it the Big Bad?
No.
Which one do they have there?
They have the Anaconda.
They had that for a while.
They had the King Cobra at one point in time.
Okay, maybe that's what it was.
They have the Big Bad Wolf. Is that
that's
what
I was
have?
thinking? Is that or was that Busch Gardens?
Or was that Hershey Park?
I don't think it was Hershey because I've ridden the Big Bad Wolf.
Right, there was that wooden one, not the Rebel Yell, but the other wooden one that went through the woods.
Loch Ness?
No. The Loch Ness is Busch Gardens.
I think that might have been the Big Bad Wolf. Brown,
it was
brown, creosote wood.
Yes, but I thought that for some reason I was thinking that was one you hang on, or that hangs on the track. That was called the
Perrin. I'll take roller coasters for $500, Alex.
All right, you know what?
We'll find out.
Roller coasters at Kings Dominion in Doswell, Virginia.
There we go.
Look at this. They have the Intimidator.
Mm-hmm.
Never ridden it. Twisted Timbers. Never rode it. Racer 75, which used to be the Rebel Yell.
Wendy says the Scooby Doo.
Oh, no, that's not the Scooby Doo. But I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. There's
the Grizzly.
That's right.
That's what I was thinking
of. Busch Gardens had the Big Bad Wolf.
Okay, Busch Gardens. I want to say Hershey Park had a Big Bad Wolf or something, or maybe it was the Howler or something. I don't remember.
Okay.
But they had Shockwave. Was it the one you stood up on? I don't remember. I didn't like that. The Hurler I remember that one.
What a name for a coaster.
That used to be
Round and round.
no.
No.
It was the hurler from Wayne's World.
Oh,
Party. Yeah.
okay, okay.
The log ride. Yeah. The water flume. Yes. Okay. Oh, hold on. King's Dominion. Okay. Reptilian, which I have not ridden in King's Dominion. Shockwave. I don't remember if that was a
Gotcha.
stand up one or not. Hypersonic XLX.
Wow.
Oh, that's the one that makes you go. It literally you go, and it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's like really fast. Volcano. That's the one you come out of the volcano. I've ridden that one.
Right.
The Anaconda. I think I've ridden that one too. The Grizzly though, that's the one that goes through the woods.
Right.
The Dominator. The Tumbleye, I guess is how they say
Are
it.
we still at King's Dominion?
Woodstock Express, Apple
Okay.
Zapple, Flight of Fear. Oh, that's in Kings Island. Never mind. Racer 75, which I said is the Rebel Yell. Twisted Timbers, and then the Intimidator 305, which I think the Intimidator 305 is one. I guess they don't have. I wonder which. I don't know if it's Peanuts themed or it was Nickelodeon at one point.
Right. Man. Chris, I haven't been to King's Dominion in years either.
Remember going through the Bears Cave? And the floor slanted, you could actually walk through like it was a Yogi Bear's cave. You don't remember that?
I remember King's Dominion before it really became King's Dominion was Lion Country Safari.
Oh, I remember that
Remember
too.
that?
I remember that too.
Okay.
But King's Dominion used to have it was because it was all Hanna-Barbera or something or whatever.
Yeah.
Or whatever
Yep.
what is it wasn't Peanuts. It was but Yogi Bear. Who is that? Hanna-Barbera?
I think it is.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't. But no, they had Yogi Bear's cave.
Well, if the cartoon people didn't wear pants, it's Hanna-Barbera. Those kind of they're famous for. I'm serious.
Porky Pig.
Well,
He was Warner
this
Brothers.
is Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he didn't wear pants.
Right.
Yogi Bear didn't wear any clothes. He had his hat.
That's right. Hey, boo boo. Yeah.
The Ranger.
Ranger. Was it Ranger Bob?
I think it was Ranger Bob.
Yep.
Sounds right.
And then who remembers Deputy Dog? You might remember that?
Deputy Dog.
Dag nabbit muskie. That's what I was.
I remember Deputy Dog. All right. Yogi Bear's house at King's Dominion. Yogi Bear's cave.
Who knew we'd be talking about?
I know. Yogi's Cave. It was from 1975 to 2011.
Okay.
As what? Hold on. What does it say? Hi, Yogi's Cave. Oh, it's actually got a. All right. As one of the original attractions of King's Dominion, Yogi's Cave. Hold on. I gotta push it over. Was themed with the infamous characters of Boo Boo and Yogi Bear himself.
Aaron says he wore a tie too.
He did wear a tie. I think it was green, wasn't it?
It might have been. Oh wow.
But the floor would lean, and you'd follow their
Um,
footsteps through it.
Carowinds or Six Flags, Chris? A park near the South Carolina border. They were Nickelodeon themed.
So was King's Dominion.
Okay. Aaron says Carowinds, like Carolina, Cara wins.
With like the winds.
Carbines?
What are we talking about?
Yeah, I didn't know if we had a Six Flags here or not.
I don't think we do either. Carbines.
Okay. Oh, yep. Carowinds seems to be the agreed upon answer.
Oh, autocorrect. Yeah. It's in Charlotte. Okay.
All right, cool. Very cool,
I
man.
don't think I've ever. And Del Grosso's. Hold on. Now I got to go look for that. Del Grosso's. It is in up in Pennsylvania near PA or like state Penn State.
Right.
Oh, Del Grosso. All right. This is called Del Grosso's Park. Oh, they have a Laguna Splash, but Del Grosso's, they make spaghetti sauce, and then they decided, hey, let's open up a theme park.
That's right.
So they did.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of a little. It's just it's kind of different.
Pretty crazy. All right, we got to roll credits. We got some stuff to do to get ready for our big weekend. including making some people winners of tickets to see Casey the Sunshine
Yes.
Band and the Hampton Jazz Fest.
Yes.
Got that to do. We got to get all our stuff ready that we're going to take with us tomorrow.
I got to step outside and get warm for a minute because
Oh,
I'm freezing.
Yep, we got to pack it up, make sure the vehicle's all cleaned up and all that fun stuff, and then do our regular work.
Right.
Yeah, so, and it's a Friday too.
Happy weekend and happy
guys,
Memorial Day, and remember
Stay
the
safe
reason
if
for
you're
the season.
traveling, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Okay, we won't be back on Monday. We'll be
No.
here Tuesday,
Correct.
and maybe Gary will be back too. And maybe
I'm sure he will.
we'll have a slideshow. Who knows? But
All right.
anyway,
Credits are rolling.
Adios.
Happy Memorial Day. Stay safe,
Yep.
et cetera, et cetera.
See you,
et cetera.
Victoria.
Bye. Bye.